Rotorua, New Zealand is known for its spectacular geothermal activity, the lingering smell of sulfur, and other delights. However, the eggy smell of sulfur and intriguing, boiling puddles of mud aren't always the first thing on guests' minds when they stay at the Prince's Gate Hotel. Guests staying in a number of the rooms have spoken of unusual occurrences throughout the years. However, the most fascinating room has to be room 35, which is reportedly occupied by a female ghost who likes to flirt with single men. So who is she and why is she there? Let's look at the hotel's history. In the immediate area is the home of the Martha Gold Mine, which in its heyday in the early 1900s was one of the richest mines in the world. Hotels, restaurants, and other establishments sprung up to cater for the huge influx of miners and others eager to chance their luck. One of the very best of these newly sprouted establishments was the New Central Hotel, which was eventually renamed the Prince's Gate Hotel. The opulent New Central Hotel had 75 bedrooms and quality furnishings, as well as superior service, that put it above the rest. Unfortunately, bars in the township lost their liquor licenses in 1909 due to a wave of unruly behavior. Some say that unhappy wives also had a say in the cancellation of the sale of liquor. Over the next 3 years, the New Central Hotel's patronage was on a downward spiral. In 1912, the hotel enjoyed a resurgence of guests when it was used for housing for police that were sent to the region to help quell the riots during the infamous miners' strike. After the disruption of the riots and the dwindling supply of gold, many moved away to find better jobs. Once again, the hotel was out of business, but not for long. The influenza outbreak soon exploded across the region, and the hotel was transformed into a temporary hospital. 26 deaths were recorded in the immediate area, although how many occurred in the hotel building is unknown. However, it is reported that more walked into the hotel than were ever able to walk back out again. In 1920, it was decided to move the hotel to its current site. The hotel was carefully dismantled and transported in pieces by rail. The original builder was hired to rebuild the hotel, which meant the structure remained almost unchanged from its original incarnation. The letters and numbers that were written on the boards to assist in the reassembly process can still be seen. The rebuilt hotel opened its doors in 1921. Opposite the entrance to the government gardens, wooden arches gave access to the gardens. A set of gates that were erected in 1901 in honor of the visit of the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall and York. The Prince's Gate Hotel seemed like the perfect name for the newly reopened hotel. Now, back to our flirtatious ghost. They say the ghost is a woman with long hair dressed in a green dress. Not surprisingly, she is known as the Green Lady. It is said her lover died during service in World War II and she only appears to single young men who resemble her lover. Because of this, the room is usually allocated to couples. Young men who have stayed in the room alone report having the blankets pulled off them in the middle of the night, their feet being tickled, and their discarded clothes being moved during the night. Guests staying in room 25 and room 16 have also noticed an unsettling presence. There have been some spooked guests who have chosen to leave after being disturbed in their beds, but many opt to stay. After all, it's a unique experience that not all people will ever encounter.